today we got ourselves another edition of Comments and Beer coming at you. So, first of all, being this after Christmas and after New Year's, hopefully everybody had a Merry Christmas, had a Happy Holidays, whatever holidays you whatever holidays you celebrate. Hopefully they went well for you. Hopefully your New Year's Eve went well. Hopefully good things are coming to you this year. So we've had a few changes too here. As you can see tonight, I am actually recording this with my brand new Insta360 X2. Got that for Christmas, so now we got that and a GoPro to use. The queso camera is probably going to get retired from service, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Maybe I'll sell it on eBay for like, $20 with shipping included or something like that. I don't know. We'll think of something to do with that. So we're doing a little overkill for what we're doing here tonight, but the nice thing about 360 is you can get a full view of all my junk in my garage and how well, I don't know, I don't keep things very organized. But anyways, that's besides the point. So what's the point of this show? Well, this is a show we do here every month on the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. Once again, it's called Comments and Beer, and literally I drink beer and I answer comments from YouTube. So, first of all, the very important part of this show is once again the beer part. Now, my rule with beer is this: it's got to be something local from the Black Hills here or South Dakota, and it needs to be a craft beer. So, if you look over to my left here, you'll notice in this, I got this lovely brown paper bag, which could be full of something. Now, this place, I'm kind of glad they included brown paper bag. I think it's kind of cool for kind of a, a trashy reveal, Very fitting of the Sodak Motorcycle Blog, where we are hardly, I'd say, semi-novice motovloggers here. So, but anyways, let's meet the beer tonight. All right. So what we have here is a Woodland. It's from Woodland Republic in Rapid City. This beer is called Deep Space. I don't know what the full name of it. Basically, it's an IPA. It is 6.8 alcohol by volume. So definitely packs a little wallop to it. So, and I will say this about Woodland Republic. They're a very good brewery. They're located in downtown Rapid City. Excuse me, if you've ever been in Rapid City before, on 5th Street, you remember there's not the two big elevators, but there's another smaller elevator. You might remember it had Abby's written on it. Well, in that same kind of old complex there is where Woodland Republic is. The one thing I like about their beers is the one time I've been in there, I had samples of 3 or 4 beers, had the beer that I drank and the beer that my wife had, and all of them were great. Like, there wasn't a one of them where I was like, oh man, this doesn't taste that good. Let me pause here. So, anyways, like I was saying, Woodland Republic, I highly encourage you to go check this place out. Pretty cool little location too. So, now I've never had this kind of beer, so it's going to be a new adventure for all of us. Oh yeah, good and full. Excuse me. But yeah, you know it's full when you grab it like that and you're pushing out beer. All right, that is pretty good. Good thing I got some paper towels here. That is very good. Very good beer. I enjoy that. Very tasty. As you expect, it's got very much that IPA taste to it. Yeah, that is great. I love that one. Okay. So another thing about Woodland Republic is they do a lot of partner beers with people too, but this one is actually one of their standalone ones. So like I said, you're in Rapid City, I encourage you to check that out. But so anyways, you've met me, you met the beer. I turned my lights on. I told you about a camera that I got for Christmas. I told you that I hope your holidays were all good for you. So I think we've checked off everything off. Let's delve into some comments, shall we? So, all right. So this first comment comes from, all right, so the video, ChatGPT calls this Feline Fury, which was the Triumph Tiger 900 GT Low. And yeah, I literally put in there trying to figure out names, and that's what ChatGPT come up with. Feline Fury. So, anyways, from the man Z28, I traded my 2021 Tiger 900 GT Low version on my 2023 Harley Lowrider ST. Not a bad choice there, buddy. Put 32,000 miles on my Tiger. Awesome motorcycle with the top box and panniers. It had an outstanding storage for touring. I did have to upgrade the factory seat on low version to a normal heated Triumph Comfort seat. Don't blame me there. Low seat cost. The low seat cost horrible after about 40 and 50 miles. So basically it got bad after 40 to 50 miles. That's not a long time. Being able to stand up while going to 80 made the bike very comfortable while touring. 100%. I was 100% street. I got over 50 mpg in all but the rare circumstances. I love that bike by the Mr. Rummel V-twin. And absolutely, that's a very much a thing, with, you can't really beat that feel of a V-twin, especially a Harley V-twin. I don't think you can beat that. So I can't fault you one bit for trading that in for a Lowrider ST. And frankly, you put 32,000 miles on it, so you definitely got some use out of it. So you had plenty of time to basically see if you liked it or not. And yeah, it was that Tiger. I thought it was a pretty nice bike. I enjoyed it. I kind of thought that'd be a lot of fun to have maybe something as a second bike. However, this is a one bike household here. But thank you for the comment there. All right, who's next? Oh, my buddy Deba 1226 3 weeks ago. Brother, nice work getting out, throw all these bikes around, and give a very unbiased, thorough review versus reviews their marketing team share. You've ridden so many bikes, you're gonna forget how yours rides. Hey, by the way, you and your peeps have any plans to ride to Sandville's Cave River Campground, where's Oklahoma, to camp or stay in Treehouse on the river a few nights? Veterans stay free. I think mileage. It's about an iron butt ride for you. And yeah, definitely. I've definitely thought about that. And actually, you know what? I may have answered this on the last video, but you know what? We're going to keep answering it again anyway. But yeah, no, it was it. I will say this about doing the bikes around, man. It's really nice to what was I trying to say? It's nice to get that opportunity to do that around here. I definitely wish you could go for longer. That's a long downfall of doing the demo tours. You don't really get a long time with them, but it's a great opportunity to do it. And I try to be as unbiased as I can. I will say, yes, I do have some biases, but I try to not be biased. But sometimes, you can't help it. Things come out. But yeah, it was, I try to do my best with them. I mean, I don't know. I kind of approach my reviews kind of just a random guy just hops on a bike and here's what my random thoughts are about it. I mean, I could get all into polish, give you specs and all that, but here's the problem. When you're doing a demo ride like that, you just don't get enough time to really, put that time in. So, and I don't have the reach of someone that could go and get on a press bike. I mean, I guess some would say I could try, but frankly, I have less than 450 subscribers right now. Like, I don't think we could do that. Maybe that's my own kind of fears too. Maybe that's something we'll do this year is we'll just, maybe we'll just start sending out feelers, be like, hey, can I get a press bike? I mean, the worst they can say is, we're sorry. Thanks for reaching out. You got to have so much this, and this. We'd love to rent you one or something like that. But who knows? Maybe we'll venture into that this year. That one came from Size Matters, which was the demo of the Triumph. Oh, the big one. The Triumph Rocket 3. Yeah, exactly. So, next comment. Another one from Feline Fury. So, this is from JIBONMAMUD 607. Sorry, I'm not gonna try to. I mean, I'm gonna go. Let's see, Jibbon Mud 607. Whatever. Anyways, so he says, "Awesome riding. Keep it up," with 2 fire emojis. So, thank you for that comment. And also, basically, Size Matters said the same thing. Awesome video. keep up, and 3 fire emojis there. So we're improving with the fire emojis over time there. Thank you for the comment, sir. All right, let's see. Comments and beer. This one was a good strategy. Oh, hand clapping emoji. So I'm guessing I said something in that video he thought was a good strategy. I'm guessing that's what I'm going with. I'm trying to think what it would have been. I don't know. I apologize for not having a better response for that. I might have to go back and take a look, and maybe I'll answer that one right online there. But obviously, I had a good strategy sometime in December during my comments and beer video. So cool. And also, thanks for tuning into the comments and beer video. These don't get near the views as like the rally videos do or anything like that. I think the one we put out last week at this moment has almost 200 views, and we put it out yesterday. So it's kind of weird how things go like that. But anyways, let's move along here. So, okay. This one's from Amsoil, Waste of Money, which is still by far my most highly viewed video, is still getting tons of views. Like, I've learned that, put Amsoil on the video, and man, it seems like your views just come. And I think half of it is, or I'd say 45% is people watching it to get confirmation of, yeah, Amsoil's great. And there's another 50% of them that are like, I just hate watching it. Amsoil's kind of like the Dallas Cowboys motor oils. And, which if you're not familiar with our country and NFL football, I just say maybe put in a question one day in Google, why do so many people hate the Dallas Cowboys? Something like that. That's kind of what Amsoil is. But excuse me. Anyways, this is from David McFall 3162 2 weeks ago. So I think it's funny when Americans think Amsoil is expensive. Here in New Zealand, it costs $45 a liter, which is approximately a quart, which, yep, that's about right. As you can see, I have my little, I've got my little motor oil here, which is 1 quart, which is 946 milliliters. 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter. So yeah, pretty darn close. 45 a liter. Even so, I'm about to put in my Sportster primary and transmission. Well, good call there, buddy. And man, that is spendy. That's really spendy. My gosh. Of course, I suppose a little harder to get things in New Zealand. We have the advantage here that, well, we have the place that makes it is in Duluth, Minnesota, and, which is right in the middle of North America. And honestly, from where, or not Duluth, Minnesota, excuse me, Superior, Wisconsin, which is right across from Duluth, Minnesota. And from here, we're probably about 10 hours from Duluth here. So, definitely easier to get it here. Definitely don't have to put it on a ship or a plane or anything like that. But man, $40 a liter, that is expensive, sorry. Geez, I haven't drank that much of that beer yet. I shouldn't be slurring my words yet. Maybe it's just because, I don't know, I can't talk so good. I don't know. But yeah, definitely spendy. But hey, those deals, if you like it, use it. If you don't like it, well, too bad, I guess. So, what do we got here? Oh, so our next little batch of comments here, these come from my Dyna knockoff video from Surge Rally 2023 demos. So we demoed the, oh heck, what was that called? That was the, basically Indians version of the Dyna. And so we got 2 comments here. So, Jaban Mahmood, excuse me again. I think it's the same one as 607. This is a different one. I don't know, maybe a different bot. Anyways, so Jaban Mahmood said, nice tour, which if I would say recommend you go check that out, because definitely one of the best things about the Indian tour is they have 2 tours. Now, you're only supposed to take one at a time, but yeah, I cheat and I always take both of them, because why not? They've never come looking for me yet. They never hunting me down, so I'm not a big enough deal where they've come and made a fuss about it. Probably don't even know me from Pete, which is fine. But yeah, definitely a good tour, because you can run the highway tour. You can also run the tour through Boulder Canyon, so you can get both worlds. Kind of wish you could do that with the other ones. All right, Gregory Sanchez, 12 days ago. Now, mind you, I am recording this on the 29th of December, 2023. So right before the new year. So Gregory Sanchez says, my next bike, definitely. Same color, smaller risers, and Freedom Performance small radius exhaust. I was considering HG Sport Glide too. Thank you for the review. Well, I appreciate you coming, stopping by and checking things out there, Greg. Good deal. Awesome. But alrighty. And actually, this is the last comment we have here. So, Jeff Carlson. When the time comes, I would certainly recommend either purchasing a Goldwing trike or adding a trike kit to your own Goldwing, which, by the way, this is from Time to Trade video I did about the Harley Davidson not Tri-Glide. No. Jeez. Street Glide. What's the other one? Oh my god. Road Glide 3. Basically, it doesn't have a trunk on it, and it's got the Road Glide style fairing on it. But like I said before, Jeff Carlson, when the time comes, I would certainly recommend either purchasing a Goldwing trike or adding a trike kit to your own Goldwing. Add a Roadsmith trike kit to my 06 Goldwing. Absolutely love it. Although you don't lean into the curves, they're still a blast on a trike. Well, that's definitely good to know. And, you know, I've said this before, and I'm going to say this again. You know, trikes get a bad rap, you know. And I don't know. I don't think they deserve that. Because here's the thing in my mind. We're all going to get to a certain age where we're going to have to stop riding on two wheels. It's just going to happen. Everybody gets old. You lose those functions. You get worse at, you know, balance and all that stuff. So eventually it's going to be a bridge we're all going to have to cross. And like I've said before, I don't intend to give up riding. So if my options are either A, give up riding, or B, stop riding two wheels and ride a trike, I will choose a trike or Spider, whatever, every time. Personally, I'd probably lean more towards the Spider end, just because, especially if I were to do it right now, mainly because the Spider is all built already. You don't have to worry about buying a bike and then buying a trike kit. Although I would consider triking what I had, it would be definitely a thought we would have to entertain. But yeah, the time's going to come, which, like I said, to me, I choose to keep riding. So if you don't want to be on a trike, that's fine. When you get to that age you can't ride anymore, I don't know. I guess you can just hang out at your house and do nothing. I mean, sorry, it's just the way it is. But all right, well, that is it for the comments for this month. So, what was I gonna think about? So, trying to think about, you know, kind of things to put in for my, I guess, my final word today. Yeah, I mentioned before, this beer is really good. I'm going to continue to mention this beer is very good. And I'll link Woodland Republic. I'll actually write down that beer somewhere on the screen here. But I'd say final thought here. I'd say, you know, and I say this usually a lot every single new year, but, you know, we're in a new year now. Obviously, we're not in the new year yet when I'm recording this, but right now I'm talking to you, and we're in 2024. And I guess I want to say, so, you know, everybody at New Year's, they do a New Year's resolution's the thing everybody does. Okay, cool, whatever. You know, and if you're, I guess, trying to think about one or something like that, I got a pretty simple one for you. Do something good this year. I'm not saying you got to do a good thing all the time. Just do one good thing this year. I challenge you to do one good thing. And obviously, because I'm a motorcycle vlog, I'd say, you know, do something good for a fellow rider, fellow motorcyclist, fellow biker. You know, you see a biker or motorcyclist that's broke down on the side of the road. You know what? Just pull in real quick. Make sure they're doing all right. You know, just check in on them. You know, just stop and say hi to them. Just do something good. You know, something good like that. Because I tend to believe that, yeah, it's a little thing, but I think little things can turn into big things. You know, who knows? Maybe they're having a rough day and somebody's stopping by and saying, "Hey, how you doing? You know, nice day for a ride." Maybe that's just what they need to be like, "Yep, you know what? It's going to be a great day. You know, good things are going to happen." Maybe if maybe they're broke down on the side of the road and they are there because there's no cell phone reception and they're trying to figure out what the heck they're going to do to get out of it. You know, that little just stopping there just for a few seconds to check on them, make sure they're okay. That can be everything for that motorcyclist, especially if they're in the middle of nowhere. So, and it doesn't have to limit that, you know, go do something good. Go do some do something good for charity. You know, you see a poker run that, excuse me again, the disadvantage of beer is well, yeah, as you're seeing. But you see a charity poker run, something like that. You know, if you don't go on the poker run, you know what? Just stop in, give them a 20. You know, just do something good this year. That's what I challenge you to do. Do something good. The other thing I challenge you to do this year is go somewhere. You know, it don't have to be fancy, but you know, go somewhere. Go spend the night somewhere. Just, you know, even if it's just you know, a slow 100-mile trip, 150-mile trip to the next city over, something like that. Just go for a ride somewhere. Go spend the night somewhere and go for a night and then come back. Just go check out someplace new that you haven't been before. And I'm pretty sure I said this again last year too, but I'm going to say it again this year. Go ride somewhere new this year. Go check out something new. Even if it's just a little tiny canyon that's 20 miles away and for whatever reason you've never had a chance to go down it. Go check it out because, you know, you're probably going to find something cool and you're definitely not going to regret that you went there. That's for sure. Anytime I go to a new place on a bike, I pretty much don't regret going there. It's a fun new experience. It's always fun. It helps to break the funk up a little bit. Like I said, it's just doing new stuff is fun and doing new stuff is cool. So I challenge you to do something like that this year. But other than that, so coming up in January here, I'm sure we're going to get to see a whole lot of reveals as far as, hey, here's the new stuff for this year, whatever. I'm sure Harley's going to be putting out their big thing coming up this year, coming up. I'm sure Indian will be doing the same. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Definitely keep checking out the Sodak motorcycle blog. I think, if I'm not mistaken, let's check my my show schedule here. So let's see, content. So I've got coming up here. So let's see here. All right. What do I got left? Yeah. Okay. So this week was my last video you're gonna see of me demoing stuff during rally. So coming up here, this will be next week. Let's see here. So next week, January 11th, we're gonna have a Rider's Manual Common Task, a new one coming out, talking about final drive. So if you got a motorcycle that's got a final drive, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably don't have it. But I'll give you a little secret. If there ain't a chain on your bike and there ain't a belt on your bike, it's probably a final drive. So if you want to see how a final drive is done, definitely come check it out. And then after that, we're going to kick off. We're going to go into our... Oh, what's after that? This is very good radio here, I can tell. Yeah. 11th. Okay, so after that, we'll be going into our it'll be for this year's My Favorite Ride series. So what we're going to do this year, because this is the first year I have my drone, we're actually going to we're going to revisit some old ones, a few old ones that we have seen before, just redone with some drone shots. So definitely stick around, definitely check that out, and we should have videos running pretty much through, well, we'll have content running pretty much through the end of February. And then March is when our new season is going to start. So like I said, definitely check out that final drive maintenance and also check out the My Favorite Ride series coming out. It should be pretty good and interesting and fun, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. But anyways, here I am still looking at videos. Okay. But anyways, once again, for the Sodak Motorcycle Blog, I am Clutch. Definitely appreciate stopping by for this edition of Comments and Beer. Here at Sodak Motorcycle Blog, we release a weekly video, obviously every single week, with some kind of motorcycle content, whether it's riding a motorcycle somewhere cool, talking about Sturgis Rally, all that kind of fun stuff. But anyways, if when you hit the subscribe button, you can hit the bell notification icon to have you alerted of future videos. Otherwise, you can just check us out every Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time here in United States of America here. So, but anyways, for the Sodak Motorcycle Blog, I am Clutch. You have yourselves a good evening, and we'll see you later.